The Animorphs for the first time, book 52, The Sacrifice, spoilers for this book and up until this point in the series. This is one of those books that leaves me unsure how to react, just with a bunch of conflicting feelings. So let's start with some things I liked. Because I genuinely think that that scene where human controllers, Yerks, risked themselves to help save uninfested humans is one of my favorite scenes in the whole series. That right there complicates the morality of this entire series so much, and it really is, I think, the final nail in the coffin of no, the Yerks are not just some evil uniform force that all agrees with this. I also love Axe choosing humanity. Every single time it happens in this series, I just want to cheer and cry. And I love Axe so much. And I love every time he chooses humanity and decides, you know what, I'm throwing my lot in here. And yes, that is what Elfangor would do. We know that. It is. Ugh. I was so disappointed with him when he was like talking with the Andalites and when he was like, no, I hate Cassie. And then him being like, no, I don't hate Cassie. And giving Jake a hug and just all of that just makes me so happy. And the end, when he's talking to himself, he like privately adds Prince Jake. Because Jake said, you know, for one last time, don't call me Prince. I love their bromance so much, just Axe and humanity. Yes. Now the other side of this book. No, they shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done it. I hate that that's what they did. And I was trying to think, why do I hate this so much more than the last Axe book where he almost nuked the same city? Like, why does this feel so different? And I realized it's because the last one, that felt like their last option. It was their final Hail Mary, please something work to try to save billions of people's lives. This was like their first idea. This was their first choice. They tried nothing else and went right to, let's blow up the Yerk pool and put hundreds of thousands of people in danger, because when the city caved in, like, all the people in those buildings were not safe, and they didn't have the 5 minutes to evacuate. Like, all of that damage. And I don't like that the Animorphs didn't stay to help all those people with the search and rescue. Like, they could have morphed bugs and found people to rescue, and Marco's gorilla could have helped. Like, they could have done more to help people afterwards. So yeah, I do not like the choice they made. I understand why they made it, but I don't like it. And like, this is why this is why I wish I got that Visser 1 redemption arc I wanted, and that Yerk hadn't just been stomped and killed, because I think she would have been the one that's like, let's try some finesse. Let's try some subtlety. Let's not start with blowing it up. You know, I wanted her to become the reluctant aunt of the group, but no. Also, this book gave me some more evidence for some theories that I've been working with. First, I think Jake is going to be the one to die when Tobias or Marco, whoever it was like, you are the one person we cannot lose. I was like, okay, that's who they're going to lose then. Two, I think this is going to end in a three-way war. I do not think this is going to be the end of the war. I think it's going to be the start of the war, hence why the last book is called The Beginning. And I think it's going to be between humans, Andalites, and Yerks. And are the Andalites a scavenger species? Don't really answer this. I don't want answers. I just want to tell you guys my theories so I can be like, hey, I called it later. Or, hey, look how wrong I was. But in the Elemist Chronicles, one of the gamers says something about they were running a simulation between a predator species, a parasite species, and a scavenger species. Well, humans are predators, Yerks are parasites. Are the Andalites the scavenger species? And also, if the Andalites are scavengers, I don't think they came up with the morphine technology. I think they got it from someone else. They're scavengers. If they are scavengers, you know, I'm working with some theories here. I guess I'll find out pretty soon, because I'm at the second to last book. Oh my gosh. This was Axe's last book. and I loved it. Axe is my favorite POV character, so it it was a rough one, but it was a good one to end his POV books on.